Whether you're a designer or someone who creates visuals regularly, you need to stay on top of graphic design trends. The kind that inspire you and make you understand how design is changing and evolving every year. Trends are drivers of growth and a means of educating creators on the importance of context, knowing when, how, and why to use them. In this video, we'll go over 10 of the design trends that will shape 2020, so keep watching to discover them. Hi, Matt from Bannersnack here. Today I'm going to talk about the top 10 graphic design trends that will dominate 2020. For a more in-depth rundown of these trends, check out our blog post, where we added 10 more bonus trends to look out for this year. The link will be in the description box below. And if you would like to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The first design trend that we will discuss today is bold typography. Typography has long been one of the most fundamental design elements because of what it can communicate visually beyond its literal written purpose. Recently, more and more brands have been incorporating strong sans serif fonts in their designs or even in their branding. Specifically, bold or heavyweight sans serif fonts are being used to give designs a modern approach. Many brands go a step further by applying motion and three-dimensional effect to typography. The second design trend that we will discuss today is asymmetric layout. Revealing only a part of the design or purposely allowing a design to feel unfinished in its lack of symmetry is a way to capture attention and to convey a message more boldly. In the past, design based on a fixed grid system was all the rage, but it seems that creatives are leaning more towards a design that has a more human, imperfect feeling to it. Asymmetric design gives creative space in applying graphic elements in order to communicate something more free-spirited and abstract. The third design trend that we will discuss today is textured 3D design, also known as ultrarealism. The three-dimensional method in designs has been ever present in the past year, and in 2020 it's expected to advance by adding a layer of realism in textual experimentation. Textures such as glass, metal, fur, and plastic are some of the most used applications on 3D forms. Creating such a realistic texture on 3D forms that don't actually exist can make the design feel like it's a part of a bigger illusion. You can see a lot of these 3D designs on clothing company websites and ads where, instead of showing you a picture of the product, they use an ultra-realistic render of the same product. The fourth design trend is fluid shapes. Organic shapes have caught on in popularity and can be found in many designs today. Still, in 2020, they're projected to have more of an impact being applied to brand identity systems, 3D forms, and short motion graphic videos. These can be easily combined with those ultra-realistic 3D designs we mentioned earlier, and will make sure that your designs will stand out. Glossy, reflective, and liquid textures will also trend in 2020 as they create more depth. Psychology tells us that circular shapes, in particular, are perceived as being softer and friendlier due to the lack of harsh angles. This way, you can create a more playful and friendlier image in your client's eyes. So the fifth trend will be tailor-made illustrations. These days, it seems like the big brands have their own distinctive illustration style. Airbnb's illustrations are airy, bright, and lined, whereas Slack's illustrations are more geometric, muted, and textured. Both styles are able to bring brand personalities to life and offer a personal touch. In the upcoming year, we can expect to see more and more custom branded illustrations to become one of the key ways brands convey friendliness as well as become an integral part of the brand identity system. Many brands have begun to experiment with using illustrations that are diverse, inclusive, and in tune with offering a truly unique brand interaction. Some brands have even experimented with applying motions, especially in brand videos. The next trend is mixed media. An approach that was often used in the past has come back to life in a fresh new way. Different types of graphic mediums such as realistic 3D graphics or photographs can be combined with static typography and contrasting colors in a strategic way that diversifies how a message can be communicated visually. This technique is especially relevant for product photos, where flat lays and aspirational photography has been replaced with imaginative product illustrations and animations. This favors the concept behind the product rather than the practicality of promoting the literal features of the product. Forget simple product action shots. Mixed media is here to stay in 2020. One of the biggest industries to use this type of approach is the music video industry. It seems like a simple, boring music video can be taken to a whole other level when combined with some well-thought graphic elements. The next trend is short videos. Maybe it's also because of how widespread the use of GIFs are nowadays, but short animated videos have become the next big thing. What's not to like about them? They're fun, slightly addictive, and effective. Looped animated videos are building up to having their big break in 2020. Illustrations, logos, and other graphic elements can be combined and displayed in one animated format. Brands can benefit from using short videos to help create awareness in an engaging way. Animated videos have become a vital part of visual branding, which will continue to grow as brands look for even better ways to connect with their audiences. Nowadays, one of the best ways of marketing are short, unskippable video ads. This means that you only have a few seconds to catch your client's interest, so make it count. Our next trend today is Modernized Retro. You've probably seen the expansion of this style across all mediums, also known as New Retro. This creative approach reinterprets retro in a relevant way. This nostalgic and experimental trend is on the rise and gaining traction not only in graphic design, but also in architecture, fashion, and pop culture. From color choices to illustration techniques, a blast from the past is welcomed into the new year. So, our next trend is monochrome. The duotone craze has been simplified to the usage of one dominating color. Monochrome color overlays on photos or elements in design compositions are specifically projected to increase in popularity this year. This trend is a visual break in the loud, multicolored world of designs, which makes it so effective. From UI UX to packaging, this trend challenges minimalistic design in a new way. And for our last design trend of the day, thin lines. Adopting a more elegant approach, thin lines are a delicate and subtle way of getting attention. Minimalism will always have its place in design, but its constant evolution comes in different forms. Linear elements and shapes create a calming yet sophisticated experience for the end user. This trend caters explicitly well to luxury brands as they aim to intrigue the customer with a high-end look. While design trends are essential, they shouldn't cage your creativity. Instead, design trends should help you stay relevant and aware of what's gaining traction worldwide and to spark new ideas. Ultimately, it's all about the influence you allow design trends to have over your creation process, as a barrier or as a source of inspiration. Which design trends are you most excited about? Let us know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.